What's up?
What's going on, boys?
On time as usual.
Yes.
We can't see most of the chat that's already happened because we're using StreamYard, not StreamYard, Restream tonight. So that we'll be able to, like share some stuff.
Right. Here we go.
Interesting. We've got comments with no content in them. Oh no, it's an emoji. That's why. Okay.
Nice.
All right. The Blind Marksman says, I have successfully pooped before the stream started. You may all applaud. Yeah, everybody clap.
Yes.
It's a heroic thing that was just done. And a great announcement. Mythic Bastion Land does look awesome. I've heard that name. I don't know what it is, though. Midwittery and Shambles, Sodium Miners most pleased.
Yeah, dude.
Deidre Cronus, howdy, boys.
What's up?
'Twas barely 5 meters. They must be having
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah. So this comment is literally the first one that we can see in the chat. So if you commented before that, I do apologize.
Who else we got
What's
here?
up? We got Joel Clark. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, dude.
Don't really care much about the genre right now. Mostly care about the time period itself.
This is in reference to something
Who
we
knows?
can't see.
Yeah. How's it going, Malachi?
What's up, dude?
This week has been filled with pop culture news. Ozzy the Hulkster, late night. Yeah.
A lot has happened.
How's it going, Spencer? Excuse me.
But it's been a great day for Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Twitter was amazing today. We're dying laughing at shit. Some really good posts. One that had us in stitches was from Sneed
Gaming.
Plays. Yeah. Sneed Plays.
Sneed Plays.
Michael Caine posted like a, what did he mean by this tweet? Basically, it was like, we just want innocence to live.
Yeah.
And he said, agreed and a Sneed, Mr. McCain. or Michael Caine, rather, Mr. McCain. Mythic Bastion Land got a killer review from Quinn's Quest. Good channel.
Cool.
Cool. 1775, Spirit of 77, and also solid, the Blaxploitation RPG. I think there was a few others.
Interesting.
I
Haven't
feel
heard
like
of
we
it.
jumped right into the middle of the chat.
Yeah.
I have no idea what anyone is talking about. Yeah, we, as always, hard at work on Bloodmore and other projects.
Yes.
But watched some more wrestling. We've been getting
Yes.
back into it quite a bit.
Yeah, man.
Nick has been showing me the way, getting me up to date on all who the characters are, who the new faces
storyline
are,
is,
the storylines.
Everything.
Yeah.
All the injuries that are
Right.
sadly
And,
have happened.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and what better way to celebrate the sad news of the day?
Right. The
than to
death of a legend.
A true American legend, a true new American god who has apotheosized.
Right. Well, how did you say it? Terry died today,
Yeah,
but Hulk Hogan became a
yeah.
god.
He became a god. He escaped his mortal shell,
Yeah.
and now has gone to his rightful place to watch over all of us and be an inspiration.
The van can't get into current wrestling. You see, I thought that was the case too.
Yeah,
And there are some problems with
there
it.
are problems for sure.
We were talking today. It's like outside of Gunther, there really are no.
There's no male heels.
Yeah, there's no male heels.
that are good.
The women are so much better than they used to be. Like, it's actually entertaining to
Yeah,
watch
way
them.
better than they used to be, and they're kind of carrying the shows.
Yeah, they have characters.
What a
gimmicks.
concept.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be this way.
No.
I would like more of the male roster to be able to just lean into their gimmick more.
Or to have a
Some
gimmick.
people- Or to even have a gimmick. It's like,
What the fuck is Solo Sikoa?
I hate Solo Sikoa.
He has no character.
He has no character. He's
Get out.
disgusting to look at.
He is. He's fat.
Yeah.
Which is
His
unacceptable.
trunks are all the way up to his navel.
Yeah. The other problem is that they don't let most of them do steroids anymore, which really
Big
fucking
problem.
sucks.
Yeah.
Like CM Punk looks like a skinny bitch. I know he's in much better shape than I am. I know he's stronger than I am at the moment, but go back and look at like Triple H back in the day or any of them. Some of them are still on steroids. John Cena,
has to be.
Randy Orton,
Has to be.
Lesnar's not in there right now, but he's definitely on steroids. Who else?
On steroids right now?
Yeah, maybe LA Knight. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Maybe.
He's pretty big.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot of fun. But the thing that has been very bizarre about it is that if you get, it's like it's divided onto different streaming services, but
Which is absolutely terrible.
fucking retarded. But the one, which one is it? Peacock?
Peacock has SmackDown and the pay-per-views. Yeah. And not even all of the SmackDowns. There's a month lag.
Delay. Yeah.
To watch current SmackDown, it has to, I think you can only watch it live on USA, which is retarded.
And it's there's commercials though. And these
Which is
aren't
crazy.
like YouTube ads. These are TV commercials.
Stuff that boomers are watching.
Yeah, things that I haven't seen in
Years.
like a decade or more because I just haven't had cable or anything. Like I
don't
just
think I've
use the
had
internet.
cable.
Like a normal person, I use the
since-
internet.
I don't think I've watched or seen cable since 2012, maybe 2013, something like that.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
When was the last time I paid for cable? That had to be when I was in college. I don't think I've had cable since college.
Yeah.
Like right after college.
Right.
And it's and that was a long time ago, guys. But these TV commercials, it's for like anti-schizophrenic drugs,
Anti-AIDS drugs.
anti-AIDS drugs. It's
Yeah.
all pharma stuff.
Yeah.
And it's very bizarre because the commercials are almost exactly the same as they used to be, but they have way higher production budgets now.
Yeah.
And so they've got like crazy special effects and like weird shit. It was like I forgot about this aspect of reality or of the fake
Right.
reality
The
that is
yeah,
projected through the TV. You know,
Yes,
it
yes,
was
yes.
like, holy shit, there's people that like this is still all that's communicated to them.
Right. It explains a lot.
Yeah. Very, very bizarre. Excuse me.
Yeah. It's
Hell
It's
yeah,
wild.
brother. He shed his human form and transcended. I gotta make
You're
this
right.
a little bigger.
a good call. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
It is not an allegory.
Heck yeah, only 8 minutes late. Nope. That's you, exactly. Yeah, so sad Hulk Hogan died. Wished he did more movies. Yeah, what was it? Suburban Commando was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
TNA is fun. That's about it for English-speaking outfits as far as I'm aware. Women carrying the show? What's it about? Cooking? Got him. Watching a couple of Hulk Hogan's Japanese matches opened my eyes about one, how talented he actually was, and two, how little wrestling ability mattered to WWE back during his time.
I don't know that that's true. There is certain aspects of wrestling definitely were more simple back in the 80s and the 90s. But a lot of it really did feel more real because the characters felt more alive. I think there was a greater emphasis on the physicality of the actual matches. Of course, there's less high-flying stuff back then than there is now, and there's a place for the high-flying acrobatic stuff. I got nothing against that, but there can be an over-reliance on that stuff, and it all style, no substance. It's cool that you can do all of these acrobatic moves, but if you're not selling it, if you're just
Yeah.
doing an acrobatics maneuver,
Yeah.
that doesn't tell me anything. That's cool. That's wild that you can do that. But if you're not selling it in that way in the ring, and if it's not in service of a story and character motivation,
I have always cared way more about the promos and
but yeah, I want more promos.
yeah,
Let people do fucking promos again,
Yeah.
dude.
that was even like because the reason the chicks are on the mind is because we watched whatever episode it was recently that was like the women's show. It was
Evolution.
all
It was a
Evolution.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was a pay-per-view. Not a single promo. And I understand it's a wrestling event. People paid money to go be there and to watch wrestling. But at
Yeah.
the same time,
Part of going to watch wrestling is watching promos.
is watching promos.
Yes.
Is watching them create the story.
Right, exactly.
Outside of the ring. That's the
And-
best fucking part.
Yeah, it's all well and good to give someone a mic in the ring sometime, but let's do some actual pre-shot promos. And I know they sometimes do that, but it's
not
very it's few and far between. And
All I'm saying is let LA Knight run his mouth some more.
yeah, for
Like a
real,
lot
that
more.
is exactly what it is. the pre-shot stuff, or the stuff that's outside of the ring, they're not promos. It's just like The Office. It's a camera happens to be
God, I know.
it happens to be in the room or in the corridor, and something is happening. There's
Or
conversation.
nothing's happening. Just two
Or
people
nothing is
go,
happening.
Hey, it's going to be good to wrestle together tomorrow, right? Wink, bye. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Yeah, let's bring that back
Yeah.
and let Gunther be even more of a heel.
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Babylon B posted Hulk Hogan makes surprise entrance to challenge Jacob to a wrestling match. I think the B has not hit in a long time, unfortunately.
Babylon B sucks. Joel Berry really sucks.
It's run by Santino Marella, if that helps. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Sorry, man. It's because Chris Benoit. That did change a lot of stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
But the thing is, you don't, because we were talking about this too. It's like the Attitude Era was amazing. I loved it. That was when I was, between the ages of 10 and 15.
Yeah.
That period of the 90s and early 2000s. That is wrestling to me.
Yeah.
I did watch it with my brothers in the earlier eras, but I was too little to understand it. And God damn it, Stone Cold Steve Austin getting up there.
yeah.
And
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Nothing's going to top that. But you don't have to go back to the total sleaze that they did in the Attitude Era to still have that kind of energy and those kind of characters.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was saying this the other day, or earlier today. There are still two like competing interests. WWE is a massive organism at this point, and they want to sell merchandise.
Oh yeah,
And sell tickets, and they
globally.
should
Yeah.
sell those things. But making it more appealing to more people and in more countries, I think there's a corporate tendency to sanitize or
Homogenize everything.
homogenize. That's a better word. Because it doesn't mean you have to say shit and piss and whatever.
Right. There's less variety in the characters and the personalities.
But if you don't have distinct characters, and if you don't have good heels,
Yeah.
you're totally fucked.
Yeah.
There's no
who
reason.
fucking cares?
A heel is so much more important than a baby face.
Right. They generate the conflict.
Yes.
Old school wrestlers were loaded with gear. Yeah, it was fucking
it was
awesome. Steroids is also how some of them died so young. Probably, but a lot of them were also not just doing steroids.
Right. Yeah.
Doing lots of steroids in various combinations is extremely bad for you.
Yeah.
But doing enough steroids to look cool, it's pretty awesome.
It's the Goldilocks thing. It's
Yeah.
just right.
yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can do steroids safely and sustainably.
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
There's a guy
You have an
called-
infinite medical budget with
Yeah.
WWE.
If you want to find out how to do steroids in the safest manner possible, there's this guy called the Liver King. That you should, no, I'm just kidding. Obviously, do not do what the Liver King did. He has to have enemas to poop every day. It's rough. Does The Rock still make an appearance? Very occasionally.
Very
and he
rarely.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah, his final boss gimmick, I don't
hate it.
like it.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's nothing like
How it used to be.
Yeah, it's nothing like the Rock when he was the
It's-
most electrifying man
Yeah.
in sports and entertainment.
Yeah, it's tolerable that he shows up once a year.
Yeah. I have Mystic Bastion Land. I've only just skimmed it. It's weird. Not virtue signaling, though, just weird. Weird
Okay.
can be good.
Can be.
Notable re-steroids. Adam Cole is famously all natural and just retired at 40-ish because he kept getting injured. Maybe he should have done more steroids. Granted, AEW has a significant problem with injuries in general.
I haven't watched any
Yeah.
AEW, mainly because I don't know what it's on, and I feel like whatever it's on means I have to pay for it.
Squat bench deadlift. Men's wrestling is too exciting for me. It's distracting. LA Knight is sick and Orton's a damn specimen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Joe Rogan had Jake the Snake on some time ago. It was
Yeah,
a very
he
good
did.
interview. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And how DDP saved his
Saved
life.
his life, basically. Yeah. Go watch the
Saved
Resurrect.
Razor Ramon's life, too.
Yeah. But he died after that.
He did.
But yeah, go watch the resurrection of Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
Steroids is life. Never done it. You guys need to get off your moral high horse and embrace piracy already.
That's not what it is. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's
do,
not.
How many? Am I going to find a seeded torrent for every fucking weekly show, or I have? There's only so many hours in
It
the
is
day. and I have
just
a lot of,
yeah. It is just an annoyance that they don't. I'm not willing to go
hunt it down.
hunt it down, even though that wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough.
Right. Exactly.
And with shit writing, pushing all the worst people, and yeah.
Yeah.
No pronouns or weirdness or other overt wokeisms that I've seen.
Mystic Bastion.
Mystic
Live.
Bastion Land. Okay. I don't think that. I mean, there probably is stuff that's still coming out like that, but I haven't seen anything like that for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Daggerheart, but who cares?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. None of this stuff is going to be remembered.
The pharma commercials are crazy. It's like I feel like I've taken your drug by watching the commercial.
This. Yeah.
Drink water. No. That's what I'm doing right now. I have LaCroix. Are y'all going to make more Mithras content after Colts, or is it just Shadowdark now? No, we're definitely going to make more Mithras stuff.
Absolutely.
And it'll be stuff within the world of Cults of Zahak. That's going to be a full setting someday.
Correct.
And we have other things that are coming up that are not Shadowdark.
Yep, which if you've been a keen observer of the channel, you will have
You will have seen. We have made a
heard
teaser.
and seen about. And we will have more to say about that as well.
Right. But no, we're going to make a whole bunch of stuff. We've got something else probably by the end of the year that's not Shadowdark that we'll let you know about when that's ready. I honestly think wrestling was better when athletic ability was less important. Kind of depends. I want both. I want a show, I want to see these guys beating the shit out of each other, flying off top ropes. And
The thing is, everything needs to be, what would you say, unified under the vision of
integrated,
progressing the story,
yeah,
having a story.
having a story. Watching Ultimate Warrior Gorilla Press Men his own size was just stunning.
Yeah.
Suburban Commando was awesome. It looked a lot more awesome than him kicking ass and tossing people around than other old action movies where people are getting shot at by 100 people and not getting hit.
Yeah.
Austin was a brawler who barely left the mat. He was also an absolute hurricane of charisma. That matters so much more than athletics. Yeah, I love Stone Cold. Attitude WWF is BIS. I don't know what BI.
Best in slot.
I don't know. Best in slop. I don't know. Wrestling was a soap opera for boys. Yeah. And it was magnificent. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does BLG think about DCC? Sure, it is too wacky and zany at times, but there are 4 core classes. Mechanics are genius. I've never read DCC.
Yeah. We've talked a little bit about DCC in passing before. I haven't played it, haven't run it.
My thing is, whenever anyone talks about DCC, it's always about doing the funnel and like how lethal it is, and that's fine, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't just want to play a level 1 to 2 to 3 character forever.
Yeah, and I frankly don't want to reference a book that big to do the kind of game that DCC wants you to do.
Right.
It has a unified aesthetic, but it's not really my thing.
Yeah. Yeah, not my thing. Maybe you guys can get a wrestler on as a guest.
That would be amazing.
That would be crazy.
I would
If there are any
talk to
wrestlers
anyone,
out there that like role-playing games. There is a WWF role-playing game that we found.
Yes.
That is very cool and sounds awesome. And I think it uses like a percentile system, and you can play I think you can play like a ref, a wrestler, or a promoter.
Nice.
And it's all real within the world.
I wish I got that.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'm
I'll
gonna
show
have
you.
to. Did you get it?
I have a copy. Yeah, I'll show
nice.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. It sounded fucking awesome. The
I'm
Rock
sure
was
it
way
is.
better
We
as
have
a
to play
heel
that
than a
at some point.
face. I'm right, fight me. Yeah, of course. But he just sucks now as a heel.
Yeah. The final boss thing.
The final
is,
boss thing is shit.
Yeah,
The old Rock was my favorite.
of course.
He was amazing. He was the people's champion. The Bee could have done the woke D&D spoof a lot better. The Bee could do a lot of things better.
Yeah, but then again, they actually can't.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I had no idea that any of it was scripted. I thought the shenanigans and promos were 100% real people interacting.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
what
it
you
is,
want
though.
the children to believe.
Yeah, and sometimes it was real.
100% of the time, you mean?
Yeah.
Patty is here. Are you dying? Are you sick? I hope not.
Damn.
Gamers, good evening. Big employee catering event before vacation for 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Nice. There's some interesting stuff out there about the Chris Benoit investigation.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it. WWE is WotC in a different industry, and it's dying for the same reasons. Are they dying?
I don't think that's true. First of all, I don't think they're dying. Every single week.
Stadiums are packed.
It's packed to
Yeah.
capacity every week, every town, every country.
They brought my boomer ass back to watching it.
Yeah.
You know?
There are some things which are holding them back, which you can attribute to WotC as well. They're not all in on the woke thing, for one, but I think it's a big fucking corporation.
Yeah.
That is the worst part of it.
Attitude Era was a mixed bag. It also gave us Mae Young getting pregnant by Mark Henry, only to give birth to a hand.
That sounds awesome. though.
It's one of my favorite fucking things from the Attitude Era is when Triple H drugged Stephanie McMahon
Yeah.
and drove her to a drive-in
Married her.
marriage place in Vegas. Oh, it's so fucking funny. Interrupted her other wedding to say, you
Yeah.
can't do that because we're already married.
Yeah.
Like, incredible stuff. And Vince McMahon, oh my
Oh, yeah.
God, he was great.
The character of Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, the greatest heel of all time.
Oh, yeah.
No one even comes close. And to think I thought wrestling was fake when I was a kid. Glad to know the truth.
Yeah. Debunked.
Yeah. Let's see here.
We've said this, I think we've said this before on live stream. Maybe we haven't, but it's a media, it's an art form, it's a thing that's immune to parody and immune to irony.
Let's see here. We got some steroids appreciators here.
Hell
There's
yeah.
actually a new drug coming out soon, which will basically have all the effects of roids without the drawbacks. That'd be cool.
Nice.
I hate that I hate John Cena's guts, but I friggin' loved Peacemaker. I think Cena is.
I want to see Peacemaker.
It's good. I've watched it. You should watch the James Gunn Suicide Squad first.
Oh, right.
Because that introduces the character
Yeah.
and then he has the show. Cena as a heel has been great.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Like,
Yeah. His recent promo with, or his stealing CM Punk's promo a couple of weeks ago was very amusing. I wish they'd, my only complaint is I wish they'd let him go further and do it more often.
yeah, he's just, the way he's playing this is so, like, just bitter and resentful.
His facial expressions are perfect.
So good. It's so good. And our theory is that he's going to turn face again at the end.
Yeah, they're hinting at it.
Yeah, it will preserve his legacy as the ultimate good guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, he had his match with CM Punk and stopped, what's his face? Who was it who intervened?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Seth Rollins. Stopped Seth Rollins from
He didn't hit him with the
cheating.
belt
Yeah.
this time.
Didn't hit him with the belt this time. Yeah. So it's I'm almost sure
I'm
he's
sure
gonna,
that's
he's
gonna
gonna turn
happen.
face. Yeah. But his plan, which is so fucking funny, is I'm gonna win I've won the title, and I'm just gonna retire with it.
Yeah, you can't have it
You
anymore.
can't have it anymore.
It's very funny.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Even though CM Punk did that, it's still very funny.
The Rock hasn't been The Rock since the Attitude Era yet. Now he's
Yeah.
just Dwayne Johnson doing a poor imitation of The Rock. Absolutely true.
Yeah, it's also an unfortunate thing that WWE does, where it's sort of not botched. It's an improper way to account for the existence of the internet and that killing the sort of iron curtain of kayfabe. We're never going back to the 80s
Yeah, you
or the
can't do that.
70s.
Yeah.
We all, this shit is out there.
Yeah.
And that's just the way the world is. But there's a tendency for some of the characters to be hyped because of their out of character, out of the ring fame or success or money.
Right.
And like The Rock is the biggest example of this. Now, conversely, that fact or that tendency is exactly why Logan Paul is such an amazing heel.
Yeah.
People hate him for real.
They need to bring him in more.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops.
God damn it. Peptides are a big thing right now, doing a lot of the same stuff. Peptides are not going to give you what Tren will get you. I need to watch a bunch of wrestling, probably a good study for fighting moves and pulp bucks. $4.99. We got a super chat
Whoa.
here. Quinn's Quest is unwatchable because of his obsession with the past and his gravel-chewing opinions.
Interesting.
You are the only TTRPG creators worth watching. Thank you. I don't think that's true because there are others that we watch
That's true.
that we think are worth
we have
watching.
some conflicting opinions about Quinn's Quest here.
Yeah.
I will check
I have
him
not.
out,
We will
though.
check him out. We don't know who this is, but thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, dude.
Problem with pirating stuff is there's nothing worth pirating these days. Big true.
Yeah, also true.
Big true. Maybe if there was stuff out there worth pirating. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I want to know more about Americana. Many people do.
And we will have more to say.
We will have more
just
to say.
not tonight.
Not tonight. Hulk and Randy snapping into a Slim Jim right now. Exactly.
I like that they're still doing the
No,
Slim Jim
can't
thing.
read that one. Thank you, Matthew Pickard.
They
Your
are
stuff-
still Slim Jim's top guys. It's so funny.
Your stuff isn't worth pirating is a vicious insult. It's not. It's your because the thing gets to me in a time in a window in which I am happy to receive it. We're not saying that WWE wouldn't be worth pirating in the abstract. It's that it's
Sure,
not
or
worth
AEW
pirating
or any-
just to get Raw from this week.
Yeah.
If I really wanted to watch Raw live,
Yeah.
I would just pay for whatever service it is.
Yeah.
But it's irritating that it's split into different services.
Yes. And I'm not going to.
And I'm not gonna
I'm not
pay
going to
for two,
recreate
yeah.
cable by subscribing to 7 different things.
Yeah, fuck that. Just let me know if you guys are going to need color art so I can get to practicing some stuff.
We will let you know.
Yeah, we will let you know. Tables, ladders, and chair matches. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me check and see if there's any more super chats if we've missed any. Because we're not getting the beep right now.
Yeah.
Alerting us to it. No, but there's a lot of comments.
Hell yeah.
This is the one I was not able to read. Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Save that one for the locals.
Yeah. Or don't. Yeah, Chris Benoit was more concussions than steroids. Absolutely. Guy's brain was turned to mush.
And the steroid thing obviously is outside of WWE's control.
Right.
Well,
except that they can test the people, and if you fail, you get taken off the roster or not paid or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys bother with the Cosmere RPG?
No. I hate Brandon Sanderson.
Brandon Sanderson is a hack.
Yeah. His writing is shit.
And I have no
and he
desire.
has really bad opinions.
Yeah, I have no desire to read that book. Do we have any thoughts about Lancer? No.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I've heard there's a lot of people who don't like it, but that it also has
like a diehard.
Yeah.
It's like mechs with 4E D&D principles or something. I don't fucking know.
I've never been into mechs. It's just I don't love it or hate it. It's just not. It's just never grabbed me.
DCC is written by commies. Well, many such cases.
Many such cases indeed.
White Wolf made a Street Fighter RPG back in the day. Good luck finding a copy, though.
That is true. They did.
Dungeon crawls have their place. That place is infrequently and in small doses. Or just play something you like in the first place, yeah.
Right.
The WWF game was by the same person that made the Wizards RPG.
I've never heard of the Wizards RPG.
Is that like Wizards like the 80s cartoon?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bro couldn't get 5 minutes into his Vason review without mentioning racism like 3 times. Who is he trying to impress?
That's too bad.
Know. Yeah. Magic and wrestling are similar. Some is real, some is fake. The job is to entertain, not nail down which element is which. And some people think it's all real. Yeah. Anyone who explains a fucking magic trick needs to be shot.
Fuck you.
Joe Goodman's parents were politically connected socialist activists. The apple falls not far from the tree.
Right. He shared as much. At
The
Judges Guild city state
series of streams
thing. Yeah. Not a good look.
Yeah, not a good look. They should just make money on it and release.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it, guys. If you want to know about DCC, go watch Diversity and Dragon stuff about it. Yes, he covered that in depth, I believe.
Yeah.
It was me, Austin. But we're not here just to talk
That
about
is true.
wrestling. We're here to talk about something else, which is the death, I think the long overdue death of late night television.
Yeah. Hopefully heralding the quick death of all TV
television.
soon, which is going to happen.
It is
That's going to happen. Really, it's going to happen sooner than you think.
Yeah.
The only people watching TV, certainly the only people who are watching late night,
Are boomers.
are boomers.
We do have to say, before we start, I do want to share one thing, though. So, there is... Give me 1 second. So Brian Niemeyer was on
McCrease's
stream
channel.
On Monday, which we were not able to watch live because we are running X at that time. But
That is true.
we have
There's about 24 hours left.
24 hours left.
We want to just let you guys know.
That, Brian Niemeyer, he's a great guy, has a very successful book called Nethereal. This
Yeah.
is the 10th anniversary edition right now. It's
I
already
backed
funded.
this.
Yeah, Nick backed this after watching McCrease's stream. But it's super popular, and he's good people. He found our channel through watching World of Darkness stuff.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And we need good fiction.
Yeah.
We need good culture. Now, I haven't read any of the books, but
Right.
I trust McCrease's opinion.
Right. You've actually got one of McCrease's
Yeah, one of
Friends
the
books.
Grey Brotherhood, Tears from Iron.
yeah,
which
right
is,
there
yes,
on the table.
which I have not finished yet.
But the link to this is in the description, so you can go check this out. Like I said, Nick backed this already. It's a premium edition as well. This is not like a paperback. This is
Yeah.
like a matte dust jacket over.
And also, I believe I forget what all the
beautiful
pledge
leather
levels
at it.
are, but they're also doing, or he is also doing a novella, and the
my God, this
novella,
way
which
too
is going
small.
to
This is for ants. There we go.
the novella. So as I understand it, Niemeyer has written 2 different series. I think one is still ongoing. One may be complete now. But there's going to be a novella as part of this Kickstarter, which is going to sort of bridge the one series into the other. And the novella will not be sold anywhere outside of this Kickstarter.
Right.
Only the people who back the Kickstarter will get the novella.
Right.
So if you snooze, you lose.
Yeah. And like I said, it's got this awesome dust jacket on it with great art, which contains a leatherette cover. So this is, if you want actual good books and things to read, this is also not a book that is in development. It came out 10 years ago. This is the 10th anniversary of it. So it's a very, very successful thing. I hope you guys check it out. I am going to be backing it through the Black Lodge account as well. There's 24 hours left. So we'll have a couple copies on hand. And they're blasting through stretch goals as well. So there'll be more interior art if they hit 10K, which I think they will. That last 24 hours is crucial. At any rate, go check it out. Link in the description.
But
But
back to our point on
the death of television.
the death of TV, which can't come soon enough. I long for its destruction. It's been bad for a very, very, very long time, and is it's one of the most potent. It's one of the most lingering structures of the 20th century and of the old world, and it has not been relevant, interesting, or compatible with the current day. Like I said, for a very long time now, the internet has displaced so much, and TV is even though there are billions of dollars still being made on TV. TV shows are still being made. It's been dead for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Just the body hasn't caught up with the injury yet.
Right.
With the poison.
It's
Not that I would say it's good poison. This beast needs to be brought down.
yeah. So the thumbnail of the video, Colbert is getting canceled. The late night show with Stephen Colbert is canceled. I think they've got 10 months left or something before it goes off the air. And he's saying the gloves are coming off, and
Yeah, the gloves are coming off.
yeah.
I'm going to
the gloves were on.
I'm now going to say the exact same opinion in the exact same way I've actually been saying it for the past 8 years.
But it's not even just that it is explicit propaganda, which it is. That's all it is. It's so bad, and it's like looking at Colbert segments recently. I was thinking back.
Traumatized us.
Yeah, it's
horrific flashbacks to the bad times.
Yeah, the bad times, and how embarrassed I am now that I loved Colbert when he was on the Colbert Report.
I loved the Colbert Report, and I loved the Daily Show even more. And I will be. I will be rightfully punished in the hereafter for that. But
I said back then what every millennial loved to say, which was, I get all my news from the Daily Show.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We had some serious Midwit takes.
Yes.
Back then.
I was a tremendous midwit.
Yeah. I was still an outlier
college.
because I was a tremendous lulbert at the time. The most lulbert you could be. But it's shocking how bad it is. And I started thinking back and I was like, no, there actually were some funny Daily Show segments. Like the stuff with Rob Corddry was usually funny.
Yeah.
Steve Carell was great while he was on. But he moved on and didn't go into just continuing to be the political commentary.
Right. Right.
You know.
He escaped and actually did
Right.
shows and successful things.
Right. But there was some sequences lately. Oh, we got a super chat here. The Prince of Darkness and the Hulkster in the same week. Why couldn't all late night hosts get game ended instead? Take it out on Cuthbert, lads.
We will. It is sad. It is sad, but
Yeah.
a lot of our heroes are also boomers.
Yeah.
And the time
Mainstream
is coming.
entertainment must collapse, period. Yeah.
And it is. It
yeah.
has been. It is right now. We were talking earlier this week on locals for our supporters there about the Superman movie, and things are changing.
Yeah.
And
The cultural landscape is changing. We don't know exactly where it's going to go. And speaking of that local stream, we're doing those twice a month. So if you guys want to join our locals, go to blacklodgegames.locals.com and use promo code FREN, FREN, for a free month. Anyway.
Absolutely. But yeah, so it's not just on the propaganda culture war front, although that's a big relevant vector here. But this is part of the death of the boomer era, the boomer worldview, the boomer world, the global machine, the latter 20th century project is breaking down. If it would still be breaking down even if the culture war stuff was not happening or wasn't as hot as they made it. It's just straight incentives and market competition with the advent of a lot of the things which have come online in the last 15 to 20 years. The need or the utility or the value of the content or the type of content which has been put out and has been consumed by previous generations is not wanted, is not successful, and is not going to continue to be produced.
And what we've discovered is basically that late night television is, and boomer entertainment in general, is television and entertainment for babies.
Yes.
And this is not in the, like, a lot of people, like lefties love to be like, you conservative babies, you Trump piss babies. That's not it. It's that we literally mean that, like, it's the same fucking thing. Like
the things that they find funny or entertaining
are the same things that babies find entertaining.
Exactly.
Which is why they love Minions so much.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you an example. So this is not a Colbert clip, but this is a real thing that I showed to Nick today. And because I was like,
I did not know about this.
I was trying to imagine, could there be other context surrounding this little sketch, this clip, that made it into a joke or made it funny, or like, could there be anything that could make this
make sense
as being funny to anyone? And so we are going to watch this as soon as I can share this on screen. This is real, just so you know.
So hold on. When was this? Like a couple of weeks ago?
This was, I think, like 11 months ago is what it said.
Okay, so a year ago.
Yeah.
All right.
God damn it. Why don't you give me a good... There we go. This is real. This is what boomers are watching. And when I say that it's boomers that are watching late night, Stephen Colbert's audience, when he took over, Letterman had an average viewer age of 60 years old. Colbert's average viewing age is 68 years old.
Yeah. We're not making it up.
We're not making this up. And apparently they lost, and he said this on his show,
yeah.
$40 to $50 million a year on that show. And people are trying to claim that this is political censorship.
Right. Which is
it's
so
not.
funny.
It's very funny.
All right.
All right, here we go. This is real.
I'm in my jorts. I'm in my George shorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Carl, and I wear jorts. I like all sorts of racket sports. Jorts. I got my George shorts on the court. I'm in my jorts.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is this? It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. I was saying this has the look of a Tim and Eric bit.
Right.
But devoid of any of the sort of subtext or the irony or any of the structure or the presentation that actually makes a Tim and Eric sketch funny.
Right. Because
Tim and Eric is funny to millennials.
Because I was watching this and I got to about this point and I was like, okay, this is like a setup for it getting absurd and surreal.
Which is exactly what would happen if this was a Tim and
Eric sketch. Yeah, let me make this full screen.
Because the joke is this is so atrociously, mind-numbingly bad.
Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
I'm in my George shorts. I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts, that means jorts. My name's Tony, and I wear jorts while I'm giving book reports. Jorts. I got my jort shorts, and I'm smart. I prance in my jorts, water plants in my jorts, take my pants and enhance, do a dance in my jorts. I can sing in my jorts.
And it's about here where I realized
it's not a bit.
It's not a bit. This, like, there's not going anywhere. It's just jorts.
Right. Yeah, it's
that's funny, guys, right?
There's nothing, there's no punchline to this. There's no setup. There's no switcheroo. There's no twist. There's no subtext. You know, again, it's like Tim and Eric, or it has the surface aesthetic of like a Tim and Eric. This is sort of very like simplistic public access,
right?
You know, level budget animation. Or if you think about like, do you remember the Too Many Cooks thing on Adult Swim? It's a sitcom.
But that, you know why that was funny? Was it's a 90s sitcom, except there's a fucking serial killer.
Well, right, and it's slowly building.
And it's slowly becoming
it's getting weirder and more creepy
and
horrifying.
Yeah.
That's why that bit is entertaining,
right,
or funny.
It's playing on the nostalgia and twisting it and doing something different with it.
Something truly unexpected.
This is not even nostalgia. This is like Blue's Clues.
Yeah, this is like
I'm the king in my jorts. By all means, take your jeans, cut the seam. Now they're jorts. I sleep in my jorts. Count sheep in my jorts. With the Jean Dream Team on the scene in our jorts.
Hey guys.
Oh hey Robert. Bonjour.
I was wondering, can I wear jorts too?
It's like, hey guys, you know what'd be funny? Mm-hmm. It'd be funny. It'd be so funny if we had a Jonas Brothers show up.
Yeah, and
because it's Jonas Brothers and it's jorts.
Or it's like you may have, I don't know who the writers at Fallon are, obviously, but
they belong in prison.
They do belong in prison, but it's either that or it's a truly brain dead millennial or Gen Zer who actually thinks
it can't
that
be a Gen Zer.
It
can't be.
Sorry, not Gen Xer.
That's
what I meant to say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's no
I was like, there's
Zoomers.
no
Zoomers
They have no
working
frame of reference for this anyway.
Yeah. It's like having a Jonas brother show up is unexpected. That's the random bit.
That's
gonna
random
make
part.
it.
That's gonna make it
Yeah. Click. Like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, this is like unironically listening to the Wheels on the Bus.
Yeah.
That's a really good song. Like I jammed
it's a
to
fucking
it.
great song,
Yeah.
actually.
Of course you can wear jorts.
You have our full supports.
But forced. Let's see what you gorts. Okay.
I wear my jorts every day of the week. They started my hips and they
Wow.
ended my knees. And if you see me, you know that I'm right on their jorts and they're short and they're totally bent.
So, what do you think?
It's
We
so
just need a
baffling.
second to deliberate.
Yeah.
Dear God, that was incredible.
This is what is on late night television.
Right,
And
and-
I'm not kidding about this. This was posted on the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon official YouTube channel
Right.
with 32 million subscribers.
Yeah. It's like the only actual Steelman case, which falls apart, and it can't possibly be right, is this is just a truly cynical, we're going to spoon feed boomers baby food. Like,
Yeah.
literally.
Literally.
But
like,
that can't be, I don't even think that's true. That's giving them too much credit because they could do that with less effort.
yeah.
And you could actually very easily make something that is you can jangle the keys in front of the boomer audience's face with less effort and
Right.
getting less celebrities or what. Like, there's an easier way to do this. It's a bad way to be Machiavellian about it.
It's trying to be like,
They actually
okay,
think
hey,
it's funny.
Hey, boomers, your kids are millennials. Millennials think this stuff's funny. Like that Tim and like
Yeah.
you do something like those Tim and Eric guys. You know? Do that. And then maybe the boomers will feel cool. Because
Yeah,
these guys are keenly aware of who their audience is.
Yeah.
And it is insane. They thought that Colbert was going to bring in the millennial viewership that he had on
Like, nope.
on Comedy Central, and that's not what happened. His
No.
audience just got old. They
Older.
just got older.
Yeah.
Nobody else came in. Show's getting canceled, and he's now claiming that it's, I'm being censored, and they're running with this. That
Yeah.
someone even fucking commented on, I posted the live stream on YouTube saying like, hey, tonight we're talking about this, and someone was like, oh yeah, free censorship's bad unless it's censoring the guys I don't like, and it's like,
And this is
dude, this is not.
Yeah,
you can't lose $50 million a year,
And it's like
repeatedly and stay on the air.
right. And
And to an audience that's literally going to be dead soon.
right. And anyone in the media establishment and anyone on the left even who still has a brain understand that this is true.
Right.
On the one hand, of course they're going to say that because what else are they going to say?
Right.
Are they going to say, yeah, the show was fucking dog shit and nobody under the age of 60 was 68 was watching it? They're obviously not going to say that, but the discourse from the true mindless, like, yeast people, like, let that be, like, impress this into your memory. Most people have no minds, and
Right.
most people, like whoever commented that, who made that comment, is not thinking.
Right.
Has no mind.
Yeah.
They're just saying they're repeating chatbot programming
Right.
into their mind.
And
it's completely fruitless, and you're actually the fool if you're the one who's like arguing with them or getting mad at them. But this is most people.
Yeah.
And this is how this thing works. This is also how TV and mainstream media has, like, persisted for so long.
Yeah.
It's why you and I used to be midwits.
Right.
At least,
We got better.
we got better. Thank God.
But we're gonna finish this off. You guys do have to sit
See
through
the
the
whole
rest of
thing.
this.
We had to watch it, so you do.
I know. We gotta let them in our crew.
I mean, we'd be stupid not to.
Okay, all right, be cool, be cool.
I can totally hear you guys. Let's jort.
We're in our jorts. We're in our jort shorts. We're in our jorts. Jean shorts, that means
They
jorts.
even had a little cartoon lamb singing. It's
Yeah.
fucking lamb chop. Like this is children's television for the boomers.
Yeah.
It is absolutely fucking wild
And-
that they got away with this for so long and haven't gotten canceled.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming to an end. And this is not a result of the culture war. This is a result of
No.
these fucking TV shows sucking balls. The demographics just getting
There's
older
nothing woke
and
about the
dying.
jorts bit.
I know.
That's not, that's not what
political.
it is.
Yeah. The audience is literally getting older and dying.
Yeah.
And not coming back. And nobody watches fucking TV anymore. Like the networks are in real serious trouble. 24-hour news networks, when the boomers die, those are done.
Yeah, and
Like
it's
going to
done
be
forever.
apocalyptic. And someone almost on the reverse of what, like the commenter that we had on the YouTube post. I saw someone post on Twitter yesterday or today talking about the new South Park episode, which is makes fun of Trump. And they're like, oh my gosh, they just, fired Colbert and they, but it was this like brilliant masterstroke where they give all this money to South Park, who just like is way
really
harder on Trump than Colbert ever
Put
was.
his
And
feet
it's
to
like,
the fire. Like,
it's like, guys, that's not why they gave the South Park guys money.
Yeah. South Park still makes money.
Still makes money.
Yeah.
People still watch South Park.
Right.
That's why they got the money. Like this is not. This is nothing to do with fucking someone's. Like Trump calling up CBS.
Yeah.
Or winning lawsuits.
It's
against
exactly
them.
what it
Like,
seems like. It's straight economics. It's
Yeah.
It's nobody wants the shit that you're selling.
Right. Nobody.
And they haven't for a very long time.
A very long time. And so it's going back and watching these things has been a window into the past, but into this weird, fucked up reality of like being like the past never actually went away. It was still there, running in parallel to the future that we live in. And
Yeah, it was like opening a bizarre time capsule.
yeah, and so then there was let's see, Jon Stewart as well.
So this is
had
in
a-
response to
This is-
Colbert's
who
show getting
has I
canceled,
guess taken over the Daily Show again.
which I had no idea.
Yeah,
He'd come back for
he'd
that.
come back, but
Which in and of itself is like that's a Hail Mary attempt by
Yeah.
Comedy Central to get people to watch The Daily Show. Can't it be like the Bush years
Right.
again? Can it be the 2000s again?
Right.
Please.
and so this is his response to CBS or whichever company it is that fired
CBS, yeah.
Colbert.
So to those institutions, to those corporations and advertisers and universities and law firms, all of them, if you still think that bending the knee to Trump will save you, I have one thing to say. But if you're afraid and you protect your bottom line, I've got but one thing to say. Just one little phrase. You tell them. Go yourself.
So funny.
Yeah, this is like
He sings a song where it's just "Go fuck yourself" over and over and over again,
right.
And
And
and it's like this is the sort of thing that in the mid and late 2000s, this was. They never went this far with this sort of a thing.
yeah.
Like we're gonna sing the "Go fuck yourself" song. Maybe
They also-
did.
they also-
It might be a repeated bit, but
They also
it was-
never had to because they were in power.
I know that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
But now everything, like, because Colbert did the same thing. He's like, I just got 2 words for you: go fuck yourself. And like,
Mm-hmm.
it's all of this. It's just venom and seething coming out of them.
Right.
It's screaming profanity over and over and over again because they've lost the mic.
Well, they've
Like
lost
they-
the mic and they can't
can't get it-
conceive that this that they don't have the divine mandate, the
Right.
moral high ground. They can only conceive.
And they're not cool anymore. Oh my
Yeah.
God, they're not cool anymore.
Yeah, like obviously the boomers aren't cool. The people who are
Right.
watching this shit aren't cool. Millennials aren't cool either.
Yeah.
The people who you and I,
Right.
who loved the Daily Show when
Right.
it was at its peak, in the mid 2000s.
Yeah. Bush era Daily Show.
Millennial shit
Fine
is
wine.
cringe as fuck. Like,
Yeah. It's horrible.
yeah. Zoomers and Gen Alpha do not, I guess is mainly older Gen Alpha who even have a conception of this, but it's not cool. It's lame as hell.
No, it's terrible.
And it is.
It is. And it's but the it is interesting to watch the shift in tone, because when they did have some sort of, they had not just hold of the microphone, but like you're right, they had this cultural relevance and this coolness to them.
Yeah.
They were so much calmer.
'Cause
and
being
in
a lib was
control.
cool.
Being a lib was cool, and they had zero fear that their opinion was ever going to be taken as anything but obvious gospel truth. And
Right.
now that it's not, they're just freaking out.
They're
and
freaking
they're freaking
out,
out
yeah.
publicly. And
Because to
I
them
don't-
it's a what would you say? It's a they believe they have the moral and religious truth to culture and to virtue and all of these
Yeah.
things. And so obviously hysteria
yeah, it's
is in a certain sense understandable,
Right.
as
it's and the hysteria,
as the reaction they have.
The hysteria is, yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. You said it basically.
But watch, this is also, we've made the point about high status and low status and not getting
Yeah.
caught up in the culture war and making that your identity. Because watch what is
Right.
going to happen over the coming days and the
Right.
coming weeks. They're going to freak out, and then it's going to stop.
And that's going to stop. And they're just going to
And
go away.
Colbert
is
is going to get canceled.
He's-
There's nothing that can
They can
stop
do
this
to
now.
stop it. Yeah.
And he's not
Kimmel-
going to be the only one.
Yeah,
The rest of them are going
and
to
Fallon
follow.
Will follow as well. It may take a couple years, probably
Yeah.
not, but they'll all be gone. And Colbert is going to be like Keith Olbermann.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming
He's
back.
not going to do a movie.
He's not funny anymore.
Yeah. No, first of all, nobody's making TV shows like they used to.
Right.
And they wouldn't hire him anyway.
He'll do
They're-
an irrelevant podcast and screech online, and
Yeah,
that'll
and
be
it'll
it.
last for 6 to 9 months,
Yeah.
and then it'll go away, and
Yeah.
people won't even remember. It's like, do you remember Will Smith's YouTube channel? Do you remember Jablinski Games?
Yeah.
Do you- like, these things happened for a couple of weeks, and
Right.
then they went away, and they
Right.
had no impact or relevance whatsoever.
And again, this is not simply because of who they are; it's because of just the macro trends are making this the inescapable fate.
Right.
Is that TV is getting flushed down the toilet?
And all of this is to say that largely, not entirely, there still needs to be hands on the wheel, but
Yeah.
all of the incentives, all of the underlying conditions are more or less shifting in our direction.
And we have I have one last thing, and this is not something that I had shown you, but it is
What do we have here?
an excellent classic vintage 4chan post, schizoanalysis of the John Oliver show, which is really good. The subject of John Oliver came up when a colleague, fellow psychologist, and I were discussing politics a few months ago. Although we were both in agreement regarding the general shitlib inanity of the HBO show, my friend was surprised when I explained the real insidiousness of its unmistakable hypnotic structure and pacing. I ended up pulling up an episode or two off of YouTube to show her what I meant. All of the segments I've ever seen from his show follow the same repetitive format. present some argumentation and facts for about 10 seconds, then quickly follow these up with a snarky quip, which themselves overwhelmingly take the form of complete non sequitur or otherwise absurd metaphor, before any rational processing of the preceding argument can take place in the mind of the viewer. Further telling is that the only beats or mental pauses in the show's pacing exist solely to highlight the approving laughter or applause of the studio audience. Repeat this basic formula without variation 20 to 40 times in a row, and you have one of the 12 to 20 minute segments that form the backbone of the show. The end effect is obviously not to deliver information, but rather to literally teach the viewers on a subconscious level to mentally associate derisive laughter with any person or opinion that is at odds with the narrative's take on the chosen issue. And it accomplishes this by maintaining a strict adherence to a roughly 20-second cycle in which a stimulus is presented and a response is cued. This is the sense in which the show is fundamentally hypnotic in effect, even more so than its precursors in the genre, The Daily Show, Colbert, etc. To my mind, Oliver's show is representative of the media's increasing mastery of the methodologies of mass conditioning. In fact, it's almost such a perfect technical accomplishment that I would almost have to admire it on technical grounds, which moreover is in the hands of the entirely wrong people. It is, I wish I had an Oliver clip queued up, but it is exactly that.
But we can all imagine
20 seconds of argumentation, Family Guy.
Yeah.
Remember what happened to Peter?
Yeah.
Laughter, argument. It's just repeat.
Right.
Yeah. It's just it's terrible. It's terrible programming, and it's all going away.
Yep.
Yes, John Oliver was it's the current year Europore.
Yeah. Yeah.
The correct term being Brit Bong specifically. Yeah, but let me I'm going to open the YouTube stream itself so that we can find all the super chats in one place, because I think we missed some. Make sure we get all those. I know
There
it takes
we go.
forever. Fan funding. There we go.
Okay. Let's see if we missed any.
All right, let's see what we got here. From the top. We already got that one. Can't
That
got
one.
Mainstream entertainment must collapse. Oh, I can't actually highlight that here.
Not from here. No. But
Holy
we can read
shit.
them all.
Yeah, mainstream entertainment must collapse, period. Thank you, Andrew McGraw, for the $2, and you're correct.
Big true.
Jewish Skeptic for $5 says, The Prince of Darkness and the Hulkster.
We
in
got
the same
this
week.
one.
We got that one as well. We got Brian Niemeyer in the chat. Go check it out.
Oh.
Go check out his link in the description. Hollywood is
Thank you
dead.
for the $20,
Yeah,
dude.
thank you for the $20. Hollywood is dead, just not broke yet. Exactly.
Yeah.
FOAF did music for the studios. Just moved out of Shatner's guest house and back to Illinois because work's drying up. Actors now moonlighting for Uber. Yeah.
Couldn't have happened to a worse group of people.
Yeah. For $2 Australian dues, my ear trumpet has been struck by lightning, says, have I just had a stroke and am I hallucinating?
The jorts.
The jorts? I think you might be. That wasn't a real segment that we had. Patty's Potler for $1.99. Thank you. Didn't want this lost in the sauce. Coco Melancholia. I don't know what that is.
don't know what
Coco
that
Melon is a kids' TV show, I think.
I
don't
wouldn't know.
Yeah. Chubby Funster for $2. They have the high ground, Anakin. Yeah. And that's it. We've
Yep.
caught up.
Very good.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the
But
whole
you're
thing. The whole thing's
watching.
going down the toilet, and I kind of love it.
What's that?
The whole thing's going down the
Oh,
toilet,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
love it. This is a good thing. We're getting rid
This
of
is a great
all this
thing.
shit. But it is, you do need to realize that when people are screaming and gnashing their teeth about losing these shows, what you are losing is a bunch of very uncool people who are no longer funny, who are making literal slop for babies,
Right.
to feed to boomers. That's what they're defending.
It's no more complicated than that. That is
Yeah.
literally what it is.
And these
so,
these are TV shows that are trying to just sell pharma commercials as well.
yes,
That's that's all it is.
exactly. And so, with every day that passes, there's less and less reason. There's no reason. There's no excuse to be blackpilled. So,
Yeah.
but again, like I said, all the incentives are going in a good direction that benefits us. However, it's like we always say, if you're a creative person, even if you're not a creative person, just bear in mind that the boot is getting taken off more and more every day. And so while that's good, do not do the boomer thing and just switch off, switch out, you be building in whichever way that speaks to you, in whichever way, in whichever manner you can, at whatever scale you can, because while the boomer regime is dying, there will be another regime.
Yeah.
And
it's probably going to be more decentralized.
Yes.
And I don't know what it's going to look like.
Who knows? There's unfathomable ways
Yeah.
in which things are changing all the time, or changing all the time right now. And who knows what the future holds, but be in a position and be in a mindset and be in a spirit in which it is significantly better and of higher quality than the one we have, the one that is dying right now.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what this is referencing, but he says, imagine talking about, quote, wokeness unironically. Brain rot.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is regarding the comment or regarding the culture war
I
more
don't know.
broadly.
If you're talking about the culture war more broadly, yeah, I agree. Like, what did the wokes do this week is boring.
It's lame as hell.
but
It's
if-
weak shit.
Yeah, but if this is to say that wokeness is not a real thing, then you are simply someone who has
I don't know what to tell
not
you.
had to live on the receiving end
Yeah.
of the culture war.
Right, right.
Like that's all I can say to
Yeah.
you. Because that would be insane.
That would be
and
truly
deeply
insane.
incorrect. Yeah. Cue the clip where Stewart chastises Colbert about kissing pangolins.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what that clip
It
is.
sounds like another dog shit bit they
Yeah,
did.
some fucking retarded thing that should get them canceled. Liberals recently discovered swearing, and they're real excited to use it.
I don't think that's true.
No.
It's a millennial
It's a millennial thing. And they're,
Millennials
and they're-
love swearing.
And obviously Colbert and Stewart are not millennials, but they know
They
how
intimately shaped the
Yeah,
millennial mind.
Intimately shaped the millennial mind. Colbert crying, haha.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It is funny. I would love to see him
I don't.
weep.
This is the thing. We haven't seen enough of these things. It's just when I see clips,
Yeah.
we start thinking about this stuff. But we
Right.
don't watch the show, so I don't know
Of
what you're
course
talking
not.
about.
Yeah.
That's precisely the kind of thing we'd have seen in the early 2000s, and midwit millennial progressives, like I was at the time, would have eaten it up with a great big spoon and asked for seconds.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I also think they were better at putting the veiled insult or even just a clever one.
They were
because-
more competent propagandists, sure. Yeah.
Well, and they were also more competent joke writers.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Like, they're-
Colbert Report and the Daily Show,
They had legitimately
More
funny
funnier.
things. Yeah. Yeah.
unironically and unambiguously, than the Late Show.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thinking about how TV going to rest in peace, it makes me sad in a way because my future kids aren't have the ability to wake up in the morning and go on TV and this watch so horror you haven't watched before.
I'm
I
not sure I can parse that completely, but if you're
if you're not having a stroke, I don't know what you mean.
the only thing I could say is I'm just going to run with what I can parse there. I don't know if you are a millennial, but one of the deepest sins of the millennial generation is nostalgia and a need for the comfort of nostalgia. And you have to there are there are certain things, and there's a certain level in which you can be nostalgic.
Yeah.
But beyond those limits, it's just a spiritual disease. And do not mourn these things which were actually poison
Yeah.
in your culture and in your life.
To be fair to millennials, we were in high school when Daily Show was at its peak. That's true.
True. Also
Yeah.
unforgivable, though.
Yeah.
I don't forgive myself for it, nor should I.
Nor will God.
Nor will God.
It's the one sin he can't forgive.
It is. It has always been trash.
Yeah. Doc Fortune. Holy smokes. What a treat to see this stream up when I wasn't expecting it. Nice.
Nice. Good to see you, dude.
Do you think in part it's because none of the hosts do their own writing anymore? No, but they
I
didn't,
don't think that's why.
they didn't do
ever
their
done
writing
that?
anyway.
Yeah.
They might have been involved in the writing, but there was a couple times where there were writer strikes, and
Yes.
Colbert and Stewart pressed on anyway, and their shows were dog shit without
Yeah.
their writers.
Yeah.
They've lost the mandate of heaven. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think the late night shows ever had the mandate of heaven, though. It's like since Conan was the only
was the only good
legitimate-
late night
is
host.
legitimately funny. He's so fucking funny, and he was
Yeah.
so weird. He's the only good late night host, the only one worth watching.
Right.
Late night has, I would go so far as to say, never been good.
I don't think it's ever been good. It's only been good. To boomers.
Yes,
So
it
if
was
you're a
this
boomer, there's going to
radically
be
new, edgy thing that was on.
Yeah.
when you could make some sexual innuendos later
Yeah.
later on at night after
this
the
new
Campbell
type of
soup
comedy
ads.
by
Yeah.
Johnny Carson.
Right, but it's
It's shit.
the format is terrible.
Yes.
It's always been bad. Mm-hmm. They've realized they're preaching to a church of moldering corpses. Yes, which is,
I actually don't think they've. Well,
no,
I guess
the network has. The network has realized.
The
that.
network has realized. The network also has no idea what to do. The only thing they can do is try and stop the bleeding by just
Right.
cutting this thing.
Right.
But they're still fucked.
Oh, guys, no. Like Bill Maher doesn't even read the news anymore. Bill Maher has been the only one that has any sense anymore.
Oh my God, no, you're so wrong.
You have
Bill Maher
you guys
is-
are not. You guys are stuck.
No, not gonna make it.
Yeah, not gonna make it.
Bill Maher is an enemy.
Yeah.
Bill Maher is shit.
Yeah.
Bill Maher is not your ally. He is not coming around to anything.
No.
You gotta.
He simply
he's
knows
not,
which way
he's
the
not
wind
the
is
only
blowing.
cool. He's not the
Yeah.
the last cool lib.
Yeah. It's not how it works.
He is. Yeah, that is completely wrong.
Yeah.
Please stop watching Bill Maher.
Bill Maher hasn't been funny in over a decade. I would argue that Bill Maher has never been funny. He's never been funny. He's been smug.
Yeah.
He's been very smug and very up his own ass.
Yeah, he's been a.
It's literally that show is literally him huffing his own farts. Like
Yeah, it's
he
peak.
farts into a brown paper bag
Right.
and then
Yeah.
laughs at his own jokes. He
Right.
laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that ESG is drying up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yes.
Bill Maher's sense is only about a year and a half behind anyone with actual sense. Exactly. He can tell which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. On that angle, he is not stupid.
All these stupid late night hosts crying that they are canceled for being worthless. It isn't some weird attack on democracy or freedom. These people are such narcissists. That's true.
Yeah.
Colbert was simply the tallest poppy. Yeah. Colbert will land on his feet, golden parachutes and all. Yeah,
No, he's not gonna be poor.
Yeah, he's never going to be poor, but he's not going to have.
But he's going away
Yeah.
forever. He will never work again. And I get it.
He will
He never
yeah.
has to. You
Right.
know,
That's
I
not
get
the
it.
point, though. He's not doing it just for money at this point.
He's doing it to be part of the priest class.
Yeah, here we go. Mar's smart enough to realize the gravy train is going off the rails, but not smart enough to realize why his politics caused it.
Well, it's because he's an evil person.
Yeah.
And he's going to hell.
Gods don't remind me of Jablinski games. Yeah. Maybe they can try the late night with the devil approach. That's what they've been doing for many years. Colbert is already a multimillionaire. He'll be fine. Exactly. Just not relevant.
But that's not.
That's what is important
he's not
to
fine.
him, though. Yeah.
He will never be the same. He'll never be okay again.
He was a major cultural force.
He mattered profoundly.
Yeah.
Now he does not.
He does not.
He is about to be completely forgotten.
Right.
And that's way more painful to him than taking away all of his money.
Yeah.
But allowing him to keep the show.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't want to change course, just wants the culture to go back to a place where he can be a successful parasite again. Bill Maher, I believe. Bloomforged here. Good to see you, man. Late night and TV in general needs a monoculture to thrive, hence its demise.
Yeah, there's sort of a chicken and egg thing going on, where it does need that, but also
It needs
the conditions are such that the TV and whatever are the ones that are creating
broadcast and cable are in competition with the internet, which is everything now all at once. So it's the technology, I think, is what's killing it.
Yeah.
While people are saying Colbert will be fine materially, remember the man has become accustomed to having a camera and attention and invites to swanky parties and events. Yeah.
Right. Now, that is far more valuable to him than the number of zeros in his bank account.
That's the real issue. People are chasing numbers that don't exist anymore. Correct. Being irrelevant is worse than death for people like Colbert. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember this post, revelatory. Yeah, that 4chan post. Exactly, which I was asked a couple of friends if they still had it somewhere, and nobody had it. And then I just Googled John Oliver 4chan post explanation, and it was the first hit on Google Images.
Nice.
So many people found it to be revelatory. I've noticed that with John Oliver. Also, it drives me nuts. I used to have a renter who watched him a lot.
That sucks.
Hedge funds still promote ESG and have essentially infinite fake money, and all of the boomers' investment funds were a long way off from ESG drying up.
They don't have infinite money.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is already dying, but a lot of this stuff is going to die precipitously as the boomers precipitously die.
Didn't the CIA spend millions on exactly the same sort of mental programming research? Yeah. And Claire Danes was on Colbert's show to talk about one of her shows where she played a CIA agent and let slip that the intelligence agencies work with all the production companies and with the media companies to make sure that they're all in alignment and everything, and he cut her off.
Of course, of course.
Psy-op 100%. Crowder actually makes me laugh and doesn't need the laugh tracks or laugh audience light.
I hate Crowder.
I hate Crowder, dude.
Yeah. Crowder.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. Crowder fucking sucks.
Yeah. Now, where's the post contrasting the right-wing media sphere's approach to the one presented here? 100% nonstop wall of fear-mongering and pandering.
Now, where's the post contrasting the right-wing media sphere's
approach to, I guess, to the 4chan post or to the media more broadly? Well, here's why.
I'm not sure. I'm very stupid.
I will try to answer this. If you're talking about the 4chan post in particular, I'll address that in a second. But if you're talking about the methods of the TV and late night culture and whatnot, you would have to be a lunatic to think that the right wing has any sort of media presence in the same way that the liberal progressive establishment has had.
Yeah, that's not even that's not a coherent conversation.
Yeah, it's so 100% dominated.
We're not even in the same building, let alone in the room to have a conversation with anybody.
Right. Now, if you're talking about things like the right-wing podcast sphere, or Twitter even, it's completely different. It's not relevant to this conversation because we're talking about the death of late night TV, which does not include there's no right-wing late night show.
Yeah, nor should there be.
Yeah.
Because
We don't advocate for that. We don't want.
There's
we
no
don't want
audience.
Right,
There's no
right-wingers
audience
making
for
baby
late.
slop for boomers.
Yeah, I am arguing explicitly for the destruction of TV.
And here's the thing: that everything that the right wing is doing and can do online using YouTube or Twitter, you have left wing people doing that too.
Yes,
at the same time.
yes.
So that nonstop wall of fear mongering and pandering is being done by all people on all sides at all times.
Correct. Correct.
And if you don't think that, then you are hopelessly in a bubble.
Yes.
Like you're hopelessly in a bubble.
Yeah.
Him and Rachel Maddow say someone did something, claims it's terrible, compares it to the worst thing in the world, and then moves on when it wasn't something comparable and may not even be true. What happened to Biden? We're using Restream tonight because we wanted to show some clips, and Biden is not a part of that. Biden's part of our OBS setup. Crowder has never made anyone laugh. Don't lie.
He's never made me laugh. Yeah, that's for sure.
I know he has made people
He's
laugh.
made people laugh. He's made a lot of money.
Yeah, he's made a lot of money.
A shit ton of money.
But
not me.
not me. This program is not for me. All the hordes just sucking down the woke programming they get mindlessly fed on TV night after night, day after day. It's just boomers, though. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Nobody is fucking watching TV. Like, I don't know a single millennial. I certainly don't know a single Zoomer who has cable
Yeah.
or who turns on the TV to a channel.
Right.
It's
I have
turn on
never had TV.
Netflix or Prime or YouTube. Like nobody's fucking watching TV. They're like
And why would you?
it's gonna evaporate overnight, basically.
Right.
Saw him live with Dave Landau and it was
Can we
hilarious.
zoom in just a little bit?
Sure. Yeah. Now
There
let's
we
see where it
go.
jumped to. Okay.
Where were we?
I'm trying to find it. Dun, 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 dun. There's some people talking about Crowder.
We really got to go up further, I guess.
Yeah. This is
Which is
unfortunate.
good. We like to see
Yeah.
people having conversations.
God damn.
Let's just keep scrolling for.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were way behind.
We're way behind.
I hate everything.
Yeah, this comment setup is not as
Let me switch over to the.
helpful.
Yeah. All right. So your chats are no longer going to be on the stream, but we're going to be able to
We're gonna at least be able to see them
see them. How do I pop this out? There we go. Nope. Get overlay. There we go.
live chat.
Live chat. Okay.
There we go. Okay,
Now we can see more of them.
this is gonna be better.
All right. So we lost some of the chat. Anyway, sorry about that, guys.
Oh God.
Speaking of boomers,
Yeah. They can't
Conan was
know
the
our
only host
secret.
that made me want to look at late night comedy. I looked to others, found they weren't Conan. I stopped looking. Yeah.
Conan was
Conan
Conan was awesome.
So fucking funny.
Conan.
I'm ready for the 2030 LimeWire resurgence. We all went with streaming because it was only slightly easier than piracy, but then they do shit like that. Yeah, and the fact that there's so many goddamn streaming services is like,
That's also going to change. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I think that's going to.
I don't know
away.
if it is. I think it's just going to keep fracturing.
I don't see how that's possible. I don't see how they make money. A lot of these streaming services are not making as much money. Then again, if they
the
don't
TV
need to do
networks-
TV,
as the TV networks die,
yeah,
they will split everything that they own, all their properties, into streaming services. Because, well, we got to have our Netflix. You know, that's what they're thinking. They're so behind on everything.
God, that's terrible.
I'm fine with free with ads. Adding ads to a service for which I'm already paying is unacceptable. 100%
Yep.
agree.
Yep.
Fuck you if you're doing that. Craig Ferguson was pretty good.
I never watched them.
I never really watched him. I've seen clips. Ferguson was funny. Not as funny as Conan by any stretch of the imagination, though. That is funny because Colbert hated Conan just like a woman hates another successful woman.
Wouldn't surprise me. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I don't buy the shit Bill Maher is saying. It's all a lie. Yeah. Anyone else think Bill Maher has a punchable face or just me? I have no comment. Bill Maher is the least shitty of them, but he's still really shitty. Fuck them all. I don't think he's the least shitty of them.
I think in some ways he's way shittier.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
He's really bad.
Yeah.
If this is the type of things you discuss publicly, does that mean the things you discuss in private might look like the Judges Guild?
The Judges Guild?
I don't know what that means. If this is the type of things you discuss publicly, does that mean the things you discuss in private might look like the Judges Guild?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means, so I can't answer.
We don't. I mean, what we're saying here publicly is not in contradiction with what we say privately.
Privately, yeah. You and me both, not at least because a resurgence in piracy will mean there's something worth watching again. Bill Maher has become more center than left. No, he has not. No, dude.
No.
You are not seeing through what's being said. He actually told an actor with TDS he was interviewing that he needs to shut up about it. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he knows which way the wind is blowing.
Right.
And it wants. I do think that Maher is much more motivated by money than he is.
Yes,
than
100%.
Colbert would be.
Yes. Bill Maher is less of an ideologue.
Yes. Our late night was South Park. I talk about the feeling of finding something on TV in the 2010s, like horror movies. I was 12 and find a lot of movies I like
By looking on TV, flipping through the channels.
Yeah, I know on Tubi's. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just not going to be the way it goes, and that there may be some warm memories, but they're ultimately not relevant or formative really for you. And so don't do what you can to make the world for your children better
than what you had.
Do not just try and replicate what you had.
Bill Maher is a pseudo-intellectual retard who claims he is a classical liberal without realizing that baked into liberalism is an eternal moving of the goalposts, no such thing as classic.
Anybody who calls themselves a liberal with regardless of what the prefix is at this point or whatever qualifier or modifier is just not going to make it and should not be listened to.
Once you reach that level of wealth, the only thing that matters is clout. Yeah.
It didn't that's
I think they're talking about Colbert.
Yeah, but it's not like he got the money and then wanted the clout. He's always been this way, just like a lot of these creatures.
Yeah. Okay, so here's an interesting one. Maybe after their reactions, the other hosts will try to speaking about Colbert and Jon Stewart and how they're acting.
They're freaking out.
They're freaking out. They're going ree.
Yes, it's very funny.
Maybe after the reactions, the other hosts will try to shape up enough to stay afloat and be less on point with their toxicity.
That's not.
I don't think that is going to happen because I don't think that these people get it. And the other thing is,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because that's not what even. It is, really. That's not what's killing the show. What's killing the show is that their audiences are 68 years old.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
there's nothing I could do. There's nothing if you want the Elon Musk or nobody can fix this.
No one can fix TV. Network television. Can't be fixed.
Right.
It's dying, and this is
it's like why don't we still use the cotton gin?
Yeah, massive technological shifts that are giving everyone so many more options. They're competing with fucking TikTok. You know,
the only way it could be fixed, quote unquote, is if evil people get in government and infinitely forever subsidize it, which
Yeah.
is not going to happen.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was like, what's he going to say? Like, if you blow up the internet, like, but that's basically what you would have to do. It's like if you
Yes.
had a government that was so totalitarian,
Yeah.
that it shut down all the streaming services and it
Right,
shut
right.
down YouTube and the internet, and all you had was TV.
Yes.
That would fix it.
That would fix it.
Fix it.
That would
Yeah,
make
that would
it
fix
viable
it,
again.
But that's the only way that. Colbert used to be conservative and gently lampooning an in-group that he was a member of, but he got lots of reinforcement for it, sold out, and now hates himself, now projects that outward.
He's never been a conservative.
I don't think he's ever been a conservative.
No.
Toxicity is the only thing that ratings respond to. Yeah, basically. I will be honest, I am surprised you are T.
T?
I don't know.
I don't know what that
On
means.
either side of the political spectrum, anything with a measured tone dies from lack of viewership. Not anything, but you're right in the sense that you're not, if you are taking a measured tone, you're not going to get clicks. You're not going to get,
Right.
you're not going to go viral for, let's just be reasonable. That's not how you go viral. Yeah.
I think also there's. I agree broadly with the spirit, but I think there's a kind of an equivocation here between measured tone and being more or less non-committal. Maybe I'm wrong here, but you can have a measured tone
with
and
a radical position.
radical position
Or
that
you
is
could, or you can have a radical tone with the most milquetoast,
Yes.
middle of the road
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the thing is, I would say it's not even that anything with a measured tone dies necessarily. It's that it will have a ceiling on its audience, because you can find
Yeah.
because I mean we listen to all sorts of like podcasts and stuff like that don't have huge numbers. They have a lot of
Right,
people listening
right.
to them, but it's not like they're not getting 100,000 listens per episode or
Yeah.
something like that. But they never will. They're not going
Yes.
to explode virally and get millions of views or anything along those lines. But those programs do exist. They're just not going to get mass media appeal.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. The monocultural culture is over when Weird Al Yankovic can't find songs worth parodying anymore.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know he was still even attempting to make music. Weird Al doesn't need to make any other albums.
I love
Let
Weird
him.
Al.
I love Weird Al. I
last-
don't want him to keep doing it.
He did.
become
He did
cringe.
the last time. His last video, it was pretty good. I don't remember what it was. I remember the song that it was parodying. It was the Because I'm Happy.
Yeah, that's the last-
Yeah,
the
that's
last,
the last one I can remember.
Yeah.
Go watch UHF, by the way, with Weird Al Yankovic. It's a fucking classic. I'm surprised you guys are talking about this because I have not cared about them for literally years. The only time it comes up is when other people are talking about them.
Like late night people.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, they're not worth talking about, except in this context. They're
Step
done.
1, blow up the internet. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you for Andrew McGraw for that. James Coleman for Australian $5. I think the idea of a measured tone is wrong. How do you think the subversion started?
That we're wrong, or the idea that the measured tone.
I don't know.
So there's a lot of ways in which the subversion started. There's also many different opinions as to when was the start point. But the subversion largely started in the universities amongst the measured tone people, and it wasn't like the subversion started.
James Coleman
by-
saying, sorry, but seriously, could you answer my super about wargaming?
Oh, did we miss a?
If we missed it, let me check.
We will find it. What do you think of wargaming?
Oh, what do you think of wargaming?
I'm very interested in wargaming. I've never done it.
Oh shit, we missed a whole bunch.
Oh shit.
God
Sorry,
damn
guys.
it. Sorry, guys. This fucking we won't use.
Yeah, we're not
Restream.
trying to. Yeah,
we're
we
not
won't
trying
do
to
this
ignore
again.
you. Yeah, this was Restream was just so we
Yeah.
could share videos
Yeah.
without having OBS
We won't do it again. We
issues.
won't apologize for using it, but we won't.
Yeah, we retract the apology that I just said when I said I was sorry. It's against company policy, and I don't mean
Yeah.
it. Chubby Funster for $5 said the baby boomers were the first generation raised on TV. They have been taught to do what
Yes.
says on the light
Yes.
box. With the internet, we are free from this.
Yeah, there's a huge understatement. People drastically underemphasize just how much the sort of implicit association is for the boomers, that if something is being transmitted on the TV, that is truth.
That is truth and real. Yeah.
If it's on the TV, it is true.
Right. Robert Santon, $5. Thank you
Thank
for
you, dude.
doing this. They're trying to stay relevant, but they are relics. Correct.
Big time.
James Coleman says, what do you think of wargaming? We don't have a whole lot of experience with it.
I've never done it.
I'm extremely interested in it.
Yeah.
And that is hopefully where Axe takes us eventually into the
Yes.
wargaming.
Yes. I think wargaming is good.
Yeah.
I just I never got into it. I never
Yeah.
knew people who were into it, and I have limited time and money.
Exactly. And the closest I got to it was when I found out about Warhammer and 40K when I was a kid, and then found out how much it cost and that I was never going to be able to afford it. My friend Danny and I, we were like 7th or 8th grade. We were obsessed with World War II and Saving Private Ryan. We'd watched that on DVD like a million times. And so we took our Axis and Allies boards and used all of our figurines from that to run basically like squad battles through
Nice.
like Lego territory using a rule system we developed that was extremely simple. And we found out very, very quickly that you should not have people grouped close together because of
They blow up.
grenades and shit like that. But that's as far as I got with it. So I want to get into it, but it's a time and money thing.
Yeah.
Then he step one below the internet. Yeah, we got that
Yeah,
one.
yep.
James Coleman again. I think that the idea of a measured tone is wrong. How do you think the subversion started? It's not about tone. It's not just tone.
Yeah.
And the subversion, it's many people doing many things.
Yeah. And there's many layers of people and institutions and all of these things, layers of communities that the subversion has to diffuse through before the subversion is the symptoms are truly noticeable.
Right. Jewish Skeptic for $2 says based Solzhenitsyn 20th century academia capture.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
There we go.
Now let me just get it back over to the regular chat.
There we go.
Okay. Oof. Is there a Weird Al index like the Waffle House index? I don't know.
What's the Waffle House index?
I don't know. Victor says the LS30C guy who said some comment we didn't understand earlier. I think guy was just TDS boomer posting all night. Pay him no mind. Okay.
Or was that the initial comment about the censorship thing? Or
that? Or
oh, here we go. Message deleted. Oh, I get
By Victor. Oh, thanks.
All right.
Victor took out the trash for us.
Yes. Nice.
Nice. We appreciate that very much. But of course, now I've lost my place. Thank you for using your mod powers for good. Saw Weird Al live in NYC 20 years back. Hugely fun show. Yeah. I love Weird Al.
Oh, got another.
$10 from Doc Flamingo. If
Thank
you want
you,
to dip
dude.
your toes into wargaming without breaking the bank, you can get fairly cheap copies of some old non-mini games that give the same feel like Panzer Blitz / Leader, Harpoon, and the like.
Well, thank you for the tip.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for the $10.
Oh, we have
Okay,
a...
so he says,
Okay.
My
Let's-
dad is boomer. I'm late Gen X, was not trying to troll, just a concerned fan trying to figure out where this guy stand morally. Wouldn't feel right to give my money to Trumpers.
Well,
You don't have to give us your money.
You don't have to
anyway.
give us
Yeah.
your money. I stand by my guy, my president.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't have to give your money to anybody.
Yeah. Not us or anybody else.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Where the fuck were we? There we go. Weird Al just tours. He hasn't done a new album in over a decade.
That's perfectly fine. I think he should keep doing that.
Al's recent albums have focused on original compositions.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Well, maybe they're good, actually. I don't know.
They might
I
be.
have to check this out.
He's one of the great talents. Production costs are the key to why niche pieces of media are in a resurgence. We are in a golden age of self-produced media, if you can find it. Yeah. James Coleman. I will give an
Thank you,
example.
dude.
My wife and I run a wargaming channel, and we are family-friendly and bring in
Oh.
ideas like there is no such thing as solutions, only trade-offs. I love this.
Yeah.
And things of the like.
That sounds great.
That sounds
Tell us what your channel
great.
is.
Yeah, everybody go subscribe to James Coleman. Trade-offs. Oh my God. People have a very hard time understanding trade-offs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Da, da, da. Production costs
yeah,
are the key.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is where
This is where
we're in a
we were.
golden age of self-produced media if you can find it. Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird Al died to terrorism in the 80s.
Damn.
I didn't know that.
That's terrible.
I didn't even know he was sick. If it's on TV, it's true. BLG, I mean, you're on my TV right now. Yeah.
Well,
So show us to your boomer parents.
yeah.
Played a game of Star Wars Legion, 10 out of 10 game, and half the price of 40K.
Cool.
You can start with My Mutants by me. Skirmish game. Plays on less than 2 feet square on a table. Has campaign rules. Very cool.
Nice.
Younger people are not immune to BS either. In some ways, they are worse since everything is cultivated to their bias via the algorithm. Zoomers largely do not read, and if they do, it is book talk trash.
No one's immune to bullshit.
Yeah.
No one is immune to propaganda.
I think reading is on the decline for a lot of people. It's not just the Zoomers, but I'm sure the Zoomers are
Yeah.
much worse off. Than,
The Zoomers are more polarized than the millennials are.
Yeah.
There are some Zoomers out there. There's a lot of Zoomers, especially Zoomer men out there, who, in as much as they can, have their heads really screwed on straight, or are desperately trying to keep it straight. But there's a lot of fucked Zoomers as well.
Yeah. Just keeps flooring me how much the world is changing over the course of my own lifetime, and I'm only 37. This must be what it felt like to be born in 1900 or what have you. Maybe.
It's going to be faster than that.
It's going to be a lot faster.
Yeah.
Bolt Action, besides being an awesome war game, also embraces miniature painting, crafting, crafting buildings, terrain, and everything. Yeah. Is it cheap?
Yeah.
That's the thing. There are also new games being made in the same style with laser cut tokens.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff happening in
Yeah.
the wargame space. It's just not. It's not a circle I'm really aware of.
Yeah. Weird Al Index is now a major indicator of cultural health. I just made it up. That's a good idea.
The Weird Al Index,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the
as
Waffle House
opposed to
Index.
the Waffle House Index.
Or the Big Mac Index. Oh, Victor accidentally removed
Oh.
the previous guy. Okay, fine. You don't get any credit for that. You should give your money to people that make things you really like. I don't bother looking into who supports who unless they feel the need to tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. You should not be giving anyone your money or your time unless they're offering value
Yeah.
to you. Do not.
And
Don't give money because of moral or political allegiances.
Right. If something's good, then buy it.
Yeah.
Or don't buy it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We of course want people to buy our stuff, but you don't owe us anything. Weird Al always has had original pastiches, parodies, and a polka.
That's true. It was the Albuquerque song
Yeah.
back in the day.
The minute Albuquerque song, yeah. The Waffle House Index is something to measure how bad a particular disruption is due to their reputation of staying open despite difficulty.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. Economic concepts people struggle with most are trade-offs and incentives. Yes. If you can't understand those things, you're not going to have a good time learning the rest of economics. Channel isn't this. This is not his main. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know how Kevin S. of Palladium Books leans politically, but he doesn't feel the need to tell me, and his products are awesome. Shut up and take
Yeah.
my money.
That's also
Exactly.
another thing.
Yeah.
No one is obliged to tell you.
Yeah, what their politics are.
Yes. Yeah.
And if they're not telling you their politics, then they probably value your business
Right.
a lot.
Yeah.
We obviously value everyone's business.
Yeah.
But
But I'm also not
You know,
going to be.
I'm not gonna-
I'm not going to be challenged
Yeah.
as to like.
I'm not going to.
I'm not afraid to say what I think or what
Yeah.
But
Working at the moment while watching. Grognard has lots of war games. That is true.
yes.
My parents were here earlier and dad laughed and something you said, so all good. Cool. I don't understand why anyone cares about the beliefs of the person who makes a thing they like. I am typing this on a keyboard. If the guy who made the keyboard was a psycho-communist, I don't care. Well, your keyboard was probably made in China, so there's a good chance that that's true.
Yeah.
literally true. I used to print tokens and glue them onto a round cardboard cutouts for minis. I didn't have yet a cheap, easy way to play and can interchange them to play new minis easily without buying new minis. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Goddamn chat jumping down.
there we go.
Separate the art from the artist should be SOP unless that artist is shoving her/his shit in your face. Yeah. I don't make time to read fiction other than bedtime for my kids. My free time reading is reading game systems. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm skipping super chat. Andrew McGraw for $5. Would any of you guys have called any of this shit back when you were kids in the 90s? Because I sure wouldn't. God, I feel old and I'm only 37. Would any of you guys have called any of this shit back when you were
No,
kids?
I liked it when I was a kid because if we're talking about late night television, I also didn't watch late night TV
When I was a
either. I
kid,
watched
yeah.
The Daily Show and then later the Colbert Report, and I wrongly thought they were funny and cool and I liked them.
Okay, Victor banned him for real now.
Oh.
What did he say that got him banned? It's fine. I don't care. I trust your judgment.
Yeah.
Andrew McGraw, wrong vibes, never mind me. I'm in for the exciting part. Frostgrave is a great transitional game, and the channel is what you are painting now, Waypin. What you are painting now, Waypin. Okay, so everybody go subscribe to WAPN.
Nice.
Waypin. What you are painting now. Also, I won one of your giveaways a week or so for DCC or Basic Fantasy. Yes. If you want, you can give it away on locals. My PO got bombed. Whoa.
Damn. What the fuck?
Yeah. Did you also... Interesting. Yeah, so you probably didn't send me your address. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we will give it away to someone else. I'm sorry about your
Yeah,
PO.
that
Your post office.
sucks.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's your money. Spend it as you see fit. Sure.
Indeed.
Don't forget time preference.
Yes.
Or if you want to be turned off to wargaming to the point of curling up in the fetal position and shaking at the thought of it, try Squad Leader.
I won't.
Yeah.
God.
The hammer has been struck. There's very few people that have been banned from our channel.
Only a couple, I think.
Yeah. On a lighter note, got my Oathhammer PDF last week. I'm so pleased it's still open to pre-orders. That is
Yeah.
true. I have not gotten mine because I had to like start a new. I tried, I think, using the wrong login for BackerKit or something, and like I had to make a new account, and I was like, this isn't right. It's already got my. I know I have an account. I had a boomer moment. All right. 54% of adults between the ages of 16 and 74 years old lack proficiency in literacy, essentially reading below the equivalent of a 6th grade level. Yes, and that, I think, is not fixable. Some of that is just going to be IQ.
Right.
Just subbed, needed something new to listen to while tending machines at work. Nice.
Nice. Thank you, dude.
Blackout is 120 for 2 players and gives you full armies for both. That's very cool. Highly suggest writing the rule book, then putting some cardboard cutouts instead of minis to trying them out. Yes, I've heard that many times from people. Giuseppe, separating art from the artist is fine, but something like being a proud Trump supporter really just makes me consider someone might not have the intellectual foundation to do anything else right. Okay.
That's okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Doc Flamingo, I started wargaming with Squad Leader in Third Reich in Russian campaign back in 1975. Here, no, I actually do have to address that comment. You have no theory of mind of your opposition. You see, the thing is, I can understand how people who supported Kamala or the Democrats or anything might have the intellectual foundation to do other things.
Right.
I understand that they have domains maybe of expertise and all these other things. The fact that you cannot conceive of someone being able to tie their shoes if they support Trump or are a Republican or anything like that is not a failure on their part. It is a failure on your part. This is you cannot
conceive of anything outside of
you
yourself.
cannot conceive of anything outside of yourself. So
Don't know what to tell you.
don't know what to tell you, man. Shark, Doc Flamingo. I started wargaming with Squad Leader in the Third Reich and Russian campaign back in 1975. Very cool. I agree with BLG. So do I. I say what I think always. I'm no better than those people in a sense, but you don't find preaching in any of my stuff. Exactly. Right. The games are games. Berserker 1775. Thank you for defending BLG's honor. If you really dislike who created something, don't buy a Volkswagen ever and do not drive on our highway system. Both you can thank Hitler for. Yeah. I guess. How dare a creative person have different political opinions than you? Highways existed before Hitler. VWs, though, yeah, people don't like that truth. Like some people say White Dwarf Summer is political. It's not. It doesn't take much of a leap for White Boy Summer and a Games Workshop mashup. I think that's Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a funny shirt. It's a cool shirt.
It is a funny shirt.
And my chat just jumped. Motherfucker. I gotta click on some of these every once in a while to mark our place. There we go. Next generation of men is massively conservative. My son is more right wing than me. Hard to believe. They will likely destroy everything the boomers did.
They won't have to.
Pill. Yeah. I'm only 21 and I can see a massive drop in the quality of most entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah.
You and all the rest of us.
Unfortunately, almost all my favorite war games are out of print. Let's see here. Well, I agree in general. You should support people that don't hate you. However, don't ask too many questions about many artists or creatives. Most people are in gaming, movies, music are liberal. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the overlap here is if someone explicitly hates you and has made that clear either in their products or has vocalized that often and aggressively and loudly enough, you know, it's not a guarantee. But like, first of all, if someone is taking enough effort to say how much and why they hate you as a customer or a potential customer, that person has taken considerable effort to sort of inflict or try to inflict some sort of spiritual damage or psychic damage to you. At that point, I don't want to even be thinking about that. Maybe the product is still good. This is sort of this is kind of like a personal preference thing in the abstract here, not divorced from anything else. Sort of the thought experiment here. You know, it's a cost analysis from your perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, I spilled water on myself.
That's too bad. Anyhow, we're over time,
Indeed.
I think. So we're going to call it a night.
Yeah. This was fun,
And
though.
This was fun, though. Yeah. We will talk to all of you guys
Again.
very soon.
And we
We'll
will
see
be
you-
returning with more giveaways.
Yes. We'll return with more giveaways. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, boys.